So, YouTube family, we're in another situation again, and it's going crazy out here. You don't believe me? Well, quality control is not playing with Offset. Offset is going through a traumatic time right now. He is mourning the death of his cousin, his brother, Takeoff, a third of the Migos, and a legendary group, by the way. We have to say the Migos, aka the Beatles, aka the Migos. And it seems like QC and Coach P, or Coach K and P themselves, is two different individuals, P and K, Coach aka Coach. Now the QC two founders have now went out their way to keep it secret about them combating their own artists through this rigorous lawsuit that's been going on since last year. Well, now quality control wants they want Offset lawsuit to be thrown out, and they claim contracts were breached. We're gonna get into that. I need you guys to do me one thing first. You already know we keep it in motion over here, and that's all we want. We need you to go to that Pesh Mayweather and go hit that subscribe and rock out with us. Also go to Pesh Mayweather's IG and YouTube channel and show some love. I want to thank all the I Smoke Hip Hop Nations for rocking out with the platform. Hit that like button, hit that notification bell, and thank you for rocking out with us. Now let's get it going in motion. So QC set the charts off for a long outgoing lawsuit. If some of you guys don't know, before I get into the new things, let's look at some of the old situation when this lawsuit started and it kicked off. What it started with a situation like this.
I ain't on here to be on no taking shots. Like, that ain't the type of player I am. I'm a grown boss, man. I don't even play like that. Like, be going back and forth and doing all that. I do that music shit for my fans and my people, man. Feed my kids, man. And you know, sometimes people don't want you to sprout and grow, you know what I mean? And be a boss and own yourself. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do what I gotta do. Make sure these kids ball when I'm gone, you know what I'm saying? I work hard, so they deserve the ball. Then it's like, all this, like, it ain't my flavor, it ain't my taste. Like, I ain't with the going back and forth and like subbing. I'm a grown man with kids, I'm a boss. I don't believe in that, the social media and like doing comments and going back and forth, man. I'm grown, man. I'm a boss. I ain't on that. I ain't never been on that my whole career. You ain't never seen me going up just trying to be on some messy girl shit. That be for the girls. Like, I'm a player, I ain't going that way. And like, I'm gonna get my business together. I'm gonna get my business together. I'm gonna make sure I'm an owner. You know what I'm
saying? Now, when you look at his compadre P also responded to the situation last year, and he said the lawsuit was filed publicly and dismissed quietly. Let's see how this one go. Been too real for all this lame-ish. Everyone know the real problem, and the real problem he's trying to go to, he's trying to say is Offset. And Offset also responded to this last year. He said, niggas act like I'm the problem. I paid millions to get my rights back. Niggas, you blackballed me. I ain't said ish. One time, homie, I ain't spoke to you in 2 years, and now I drop and you want your name on my credit. So this back and forth has been going, and it's been crazy. You all been seeing the limelight of the situation, and a lot of people already misread the circumstances in a different way, different light. So we can clearly see what's probably going on, and it's no love lost here, ladies and gentlemen. No love lost at all. So now when we look at the old messages, and let's look at more old ones as well. Now, there was a new one January 25th. This is a new one. It's not old at all. Offset said, come back, bruh, because he was going through the motions of losing his brother. When you lose your brother, bruh, your heart is not in the right mind. Your place is not in the right mind. Cardi B also responded to this last year. Cardi B said Offset brought himself out his QC deal after they didn't want to renegotiate his contract. I'm tired of people trying to make Offset look like the bad guy. Enough is enough. And you know, when somebody goes through the enough and they said it 2 or 3 times, they really mean it. So Offset had something else to say as well last year. This was it.
I got my single dropping out 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 Friday. Y'all boys see how I'm coming aggressive. Shout out my boy King. He produced the beat.
Now, I'll get to this video, but we got to get to the new breaking news. And before we get to the new breaking news, we need Uncle Ruckus to tell y'all one quick favor for me.
Nah, I give you good entertainment. I give you content. Folks, the like button. I give you good real one. Commentary. Now hit that like button now, nigga. Hit that like button, nigga. Support the plot. Share it now. You hear me? You hear me? Nah, I didn't give you music.
Thank you, Mr. Ruckus. Now, Ruckus done told us about all this scandals and the fuss, so we got to read it the right way. We know about the lawsuit. Now, here's the new thing that Coach and P are saying, specifically Pierre P. Now, Pierre says, per the outlet, QC states in legal documents, having continued to accept the benefits of working directly with Capital after defendant assigned to Offset its rights under the Offset/Capital agreement in connections with the production of recordings as works for hire, and because under the label deal agreement as amended, 100% of the copyrights and recording made by Offset as works for hire for Capital are automatically assigned by Capital to quality control. Now, part 3 of this states, it continues, plaintiffs are astute from taking the position in this action that they are the owner of such recordings rather than Capital or its assignee, quality control. The 31-year-old defense stated that over 10 years, quality control collected a sizable portion of all the money that Offset made through his ingenuity and hard work. Offset and Migos signed with QC in 2013. Now, part 4 states QC rebutted the claim with, because Offset is not the owner of recordings he has made or continue to make with Motown on or after January 15th, 2021, include the recordings 54321 and Code. Offset lack standing to bring this action. And number 5 states the suit went on to claim that Set breach, which is Offset, if you don't know, is endearment of a name, abbreviation, Set meaning Offset, breached a confidentiality provision by revealing the terms of the settlement agreement in the complaint and in social media posts by sharing the settlement agreement with various Universal Music Group executives. As a result, QC reportedly believes Offset lawsuit should be dismissed. Now, QC wants the lawsuit dismissed because it was filed back on August 2022, stated that Offset, Nene, Kari, Kendro, Cephas had negotiated a solo deal with the imprint. The former Migos member allegedly paid handsomely for rights to his solo career, but QC maintained control. Reportedly, after the release of Set's 54321 in his debut solo album announcement, QC didn't keep up their agreement as well as claim the track as theirs. So it's a lot of back and forth. You guys see what's going on, bro, and it's terrible. I'm gonna be honest with you. My personal opinion before we get off this video is, okay, QC has put themselves in position through their contracts and legal matters not to really be bad guys and take money from you, but if they have a disgruntled artist, they don't want that artist to go back to these labels or whatever and showing how the sauce is made in the kitchen, meaning that if you're showing numbers and all that, it can hurt the money in pockets of QC as well. That's why they put that type of language in the contracts. And if you're the artist, you also want certain language to put in the contract that these individuals don't have any control, i.e. quality control, over what I do artistically wise. So I understand both sides, and if you do cross and breach a contract, it is my legal responsibility to protect my brand and our company from any setbacks through you giving, you know, certain publicity through this lawsuit, because it can hurt us. And through Offset, he's looking at it as, I don't care about you getting hurt. I need my money, and I need you to leave my rights and art alone. I gave you all the income and financial responsibility I was supposed to give to you. I met my contract, you meet yours. So both sides of the spectrums could be right in at the same time. So it's just a sad situation, friendship being torn, and a lot could be out, because QC has done well for people in the communities of Offset, and Offset has done well for labels such as QC. So I look at both parties have done their sides. One side have made the other a star, and the other has made the others not just a star but a household name as well. So it's on what you guys agree with. Who do you guys side with? I'm siding with the truth. So whatever the truth is, that's who I side with. One love to Offset, one love to QC, Coach, and P. Rest in peace to Takeoff. It's just a wrong timing, bad timing. Y'all tell me in the description box, well, in the comment sections, how do you feel about all that? Make sure you check in the description box about our mailers list so you can join us with the platform. Look, I'm your guy, DJ Bless One. Love your family, love your kids, and truly indeed, ladies and gentlemen, always remember to stay blessed.